Should I put my kids' names on my house or bank accounts?
The answer to that question is that we used to do that, but there are concerns that I have about doing it currently, and we also have what I think is a much better solution. There was a time pre-2009, which is pre the Deficit Reduction Act provisions going into effect here in Wisconsin, when we routinely suggested that a house be transferred to the kids. There were certain restrictions that we placed on it, but a house might be transferred to the kids, or bank accounts might be transferred to the kids. When the law changed in 2009, it became evident to me that a better solution, which dealt with a number of problems that we had before 2009, a better solution became available, and that was to use an irrevocable trust. Trusts allow us to provide for what I call predator protection. So if the child of a client is dealing with money issues, judgments, foreclosures, bankruptcies, maybe a divorce, if there's an automobile accident where that child does not have enough liability insurance to cover what the injuries were to the person in the other car, where it might be that child's fault. All of those things are what I call predator issues. And if the assets have been transferred to the children, whether those are bank accounts or stock accounts or a house or the cabin up north, the creditors of that child have access to those assets. That's not a good situation. First of all, it's not a good situation for our clients, because usually what we want to do is make sure that we have those assets available throughout the lifetime of the parent. But secondly, it's not a good solution for the child as well. So trusts were how we proceeded for a number of years. Last year, that is as of July 1st, 2014, the Uniform Trust Code became law here in Wisconsin. When that happened, the Wisconsin legislature made a giant step forward in providing asset protection, predator protection for children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren as the monies moves down from one generation to the next. Because of that, we are now recommending to our clients almost exclusively that they use a trust or trusts, depending upon what they're trying to accomplish, but irrevocable trusts that can protect those assets for the children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren, etc. It's a much better situation, and so consequently we do not recommend that assets like the house or the bank account or the cabin up north get transferred directly to a child.